Hey guys, what's going on, man? Welcome to it, man. It's another episode of the Free Ride Podcast. It's going to be a quick one. It's on Monday. What's today's date? It is the 19th of August. And of course, I'm broadcasting this because there's been some new developments. And of course, we know that what has happened is that we've just come out of the elections and the ANC got itself 40% nationally. And of course, just under 34% in Gauteng. And I just wanted to bring this to your attention to say that the ANC is the biggest winner, even though they were told that the ANC needs to be taken down under 50%. The ANC is the biggest winner. Big ups and congratulations to the SG of the ANC who led the negotiations across the board. And of course in Gauteng as well, big ups to the leadership that actually led the negotiations in Gauteng. Same thing applies in KZN. And of course the ANC is the biggest winner, even though the ANC got the lowest amount of figures. You can check the numbers out. So here's what is also happening in Johannesburg, especially what happened on Friday, today being a Monday the 19th of August. The ANC once again is the biggest winner in Gauteng and in Johannesburg. Let's think about it. Let's go back. The ANC, even though at national level got just under 40%, they still managed to negotiate and have all the parties that wanted to bring the ANC under 40%, under 50%. They all came to the ANC begging, wanting to be part of the GNU, including the EFF, even though Floyd himself has now left the EFF. But at some point, the EFF wanted to form part of the GNU and call it I don't know what they wanted to call it. I can't remember. A grand coalition of some sort. So what then happened is that in Gauteng, still at national, what then happened is that the ANC managed to negotiate with all the parties, took most of the seats, most of the key ministries, gave the DA only about 7%, 7 ministries, and of course the other parties sort of got a seat in ministry like Gayton, IFP, and so on. So the ANC managed to get the president, the deputy president, and the speaker's position with just under 40%. Now tell me if that's not good negotiations. Now you come down to Gauteng. Of course, there was back and forth with the DA and all of that, but the leadership of Gauteng managed to negotiate and got the ANC the premier and got the speaker and managed to get the majority of the seats in terms of the MECs. Now you can check out the list. Now we're coming down to Johannesburg now, where the ANC has now elected or managed to put up a candidate of the chairperson of the region, Dara Morero, and is now the mayor of Johannesburg. And of course, the ANC has taken, they've only got PR councillors, mostly, with one ward councillor who has just become, or has been re-elected, who is responsible for EISD, which is Environment, Infrastructure and Service Delivery, which is Jack Sekwaila. But people like Eunice Mqina, who is the MMC of Development Planning, Loiso Masuku, Nomoya Mnisi, they are back again. So once again, the ANC managed to keep power away. Now, what is even more glaring is that even the parties that were saying all negative things about the ANC are now back. They are back. They are asking for positions within the agreements. And you can see on Wednesday, the speaker has now called, or not the speaker, remember the speaker resigned. Now the city manager has just now called for another sit down on Wednesday where election of the speaker will take place. Now, what has happened is that Action SA, remember I spoke to Herman Mashaba on this platform. Now, Action SA, remember what Herman Mashaba used to say about the ANC. He's changed his mind. So the ANC is the biggest winner, even though they have lost so much majority in terms of their numbers and the electorate. What does this mean to the electorate? Does the electorate matter? Do you matter as a voter? You have given the parties this mandate saying we are voting for you, we are putting you up there. And then, of course, given the results that we got after the elections, the parties themselves do not negotiate with you as the voter, and they make their own arrangements, and you are now left with an egg on your face. What do you have to say about that? What do you have to say about that? All right, man, I'm out. It was a quick one, a quickie. All right, man. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate it, bro.